The nine principles of authentic. When I entered my midlife, it began a 5-year journey of self-discovery. And during the last 2 years of that journey, I realized something extraordinary. I discovered that the key to living an authentic life rested on 9 principles. The surprising part was that these principles were always present in my life, but I only became truly aware of them when my authenticity was threatened. Sometimes we don't realize how important something is until it's at risk. These 9 principles became my anchor, my guide, and the foundation for living an authentic life. They are my 9 principles of authentic, and I'd like to share them with you now. The first is A, for awareness. Awareness is the foundation of today's world. We're constantly distracted by noise, social media, responsibilities, outside opinions. But awareness isn't about what's happening outside, it's about what's happening inside, looking inward. I use the iceberg analogy. The tip above the water is our conscious mind. It's just 10% of what's going on. Below the surface, the subconscious, 90%, shaping our habits, emotions, behaviors, and our responses. Self-awareness is about recognizing the importance of both the conscious and the subconscious and getting them to work together to help guide us. Now, U is for understanding. Once we notice, we must understand. Awareness leads us to ask why we feel the way we do. And with time, reflection, and honesty, we uncover something powerful. Our core values, like integrity, growth, authenticity, and justice. They sit at the root of who we are. When our lives drift out of alignment with these values, we feel uneasy. Understanding builds clarity for us. Now, trust. Once we understand, we need to trust our feelings, our intentions, our abilities, our decisions. External doubts and inner critics will always try to shake us, but we must trust ourselves. Knowing our choices are rooted in our values, everything becomes easier. Now, once we've learned to trust, we need to apply some honesty. Honesty is where transformation accelerates. I'm not talking about tearing ourselves down. Honesty is simply about owning our truth, recognizing where we are, what we're doing or not doing, and being kind about it. Instead of excuses, we say, this is where I am right now. Honesty frees us from pretending. It empowers us to act when we're truly ready. And E is, of course, for empowerment. Now, this is the natural outcome of awareness, understanding, trust, honesty. Empowerment isn't something we wait for, it's something we claim. By recognizing our strengths, embracing our skills, honoring our journey, we find the courage to step forward towards what we most want. I just love that feeling of empowerment once we're clear. Now, it's not always easy, and so we need to nurture. Like a seed, your authentic self needs to be nurtured. You don't become a mighty oak tree overnight. Change requires patience, gentle self-care, and persistence. When growth feels fragile, nurture it, protect it, support it. Over time, it will grow, and so will you. Now, with all of that in place, T is for transformation. This is where things shift, but transformation doesn't mean discarding who you are. You're not becoming someone else. You already have everything you need. Transformation is an evolution, taking all the amazing parts of you and shaping them into something new, powerful, and authentic. Now, when we've done all of this work and transformation's begun, it's time for I, integrity. With transformation comes the temptation to sway. We adjust to others' expectations, but integrity means standing firm in your values. It means holding your authentic ground. When the world around you doesn't yet recognize your new self, integrity keeps you aligned to your new self and where you're going. Compassion. We often think about compassion as being for other people, but it's my favorite principle, compassion. Authenticity isn't about being perfect, it's about being imperfectly perfect. Compassion allows us to stumble, to learn, to grow at our own rhythm. It's the fuel of transformation. Be kind to yourself, celebrate small wins, love yourself through the process. And there you have it, the 9 principles of authentic. Awareness, understanding, trust, honesty, empowerment, nurture, transformation, integrity, and compassion. The 9 principles changed my life during midlife, and they can change yours too. They can help silence the noise, help you embrace who you really are, and live authentically. So start today, start small, and step fully into your authentic life. That's waiting for you. Click on the book, get a clarity call, and let's start working together to find your authentic self and your authentic life.